BoxingVoice.com here live with Mr. Ricky Hatton. Ricky, how does it feel to be in Argentina here supporting Martin?
It's fantastic, to be honest. I was very fortunate to fulfill my dreams as a fighter and fight for the world title, and not just fight for the world title, fight the #1 in the division. And that's what my fight is, getting the chance to do against Sergio tomorrow night, to be honest. I became a world champion as a fighter. Now I'm promoting, hopefully a world champion. So it's a very, very special occasion for me.
Now, how would you rate his preparation leading up to this fight compared to previous ones?
I would say faultless, to be honest with you. He's got a bit of. I've seen a change to Martin this week. He's got a bit of a nasty head on this week. I think Martin sometimes, in the Felix Stern fight, which I think he learned so much from. He went in the lion's den, similar to what he's doing this time. And against Felix Stern, down the home straight, when the fight was in the balance and it was a bit nip and tuck, I don't feel he grabbed the bull by the horns, so to speak. But I think this time he knows, down that home straight, he's going to have to jump all over Sergio and really rip that title from him. And I've seen a real nasty streak to Martin this week, which is very, very pleasing for me, because I think he's going to have to get physical with Sergio, I guess. That certainly in them lighter rounds when Sergio might tire.
Now, do you feel that he needs to win decisively in order to get this fight? In other words, if it goes to the judges' scorecard, are you concerned that we might see a repeat of what happened potentially in Germany?
Possibly, but I really, he's an underdog, and we know he's up against it and he's got it all to do, but I see Martin with a late stoppage. I really do. I think, once it gets to them championship rounds 9, 10, 11, 12, and with the pressure I hope he puts on him in the first part of the fight, I would expect the 38-year-old Sergio to tire, and when he does tire and he does slow, I want Martin to jump all over him.
Now, there were concerns, or I should say, in other words, there were comments made about Martin's inability to make it to the States because of a visa situation. Can you comment on that, and can you let us know? Obviously, we don't want to think too far ahead of this one, but will we see him in the States? Will we see him fighting in the States anytime soon?
Well, that's what we've been working on, and we'll be speaking to the right people in order to make that happen. It would be an absolute crime for him to win the world title against someone like Sergio Martinez and not being able to capitalise by going to the United States of America. So it is very important, and we're working on it, and the right people have given us reassurance that it is going to happen. I mean, Martin has turned his life around magnificently. He has got a long criminal sheet, but he has turned his life around. He's a real nice guy. He's a family man. He's a community. That is several years ago. And the fact that he's conducted himself in the manner he's doing and fighting for world titles and flying the flag for his country, I think that should be taken into consideration. And the right people are telling us that it won't be a problem. So fingers crossed, but we're just going to get Saturday out of the way first.
Now, telling us lastly, Ricky, what can we expect from you, obviously, from a training standpoint, a promotional standpoint? What are you most excited about in regard to your future and your outfit?
Just still being involved in boxing. I mean, now I've hung the gloves up, promoting and training boxers will never be replace the feeling of fighting, but it's the next best thing, is to, when I see, when I walk out to the ring with Martin tomorrow night when he's fighting for the world title, not just the world title, the best, I guess, for the best middleweight championship in the world, it makes me feel very, very, very proud. I would like to, my next goal would be to train a world champion and promote a world champion, and hopefully Saturday night might be the first step on that journey.
Thanks so much, Ricky. I appreciate your time.